Yo, what's up, TD22 back now with another video. Going to be talking about the games from today. And I think tomorrow there's only like 3 or 4 games. So I'm gonna make separate videos for tomorrow. I'm gonna make a separate video for tomorrow. Because there's not gonna be any game, there's not gonna be a lot of games, there's not necessarily gonna be a lot to talk about. I'm gonna have a separate video coming out probably the next morning, just me talking about something. I'm not gonna spoil it now, but I'm gonna make a video on a couple different things. But to start off, I watched the Knicks and the Pacers game. I'm going to get to a couple of the other games that were on, but no, I'm going to talk about the Wizards and Pelicans. Kyle Kuzma hit a big shot. Didn't have an amazing game, but he hit a big shot, had a big rebound. So, and Spencer Dinwiddie just had a good game. It's not Brandon Ingram had a good game, but that was pretty much their bright spot of that game. Brandon Ingram, he didn't shoot the best, but he dropped 30 points. So I mean, it is what it is. It's not a big deal. For the Grizzlies and Rockets game, Ja Morant. Ja Morant and the Rockets just not being a good team. Ja Morant has improved his 3-ball a lot. Hitting some pull-up threes, hitting some spot-up threes. Just being Ja Morant. He's an all-star this year. Yeah, I think he's an MVP candidate this year. So, we'll see how. The Grizzlies haven't been the best the past couple games. But they're just getting Dillon Brooks back in the rotation. So, I mean, he could come back, could not. I don't know. But it really is what it is. The next game, I'm trying to think of the games. I wish I just had my laptop right here so I can think about the games. The Blazers Raptors game. It was a pretty good game throughout, pretty much the entire game. The Blazers started off kind of struggling. Damian Lillard didn't have a bad game. He had a good game. He had a good game for Damian Lillard this year, which is, it's very weird to say that a Damian Lillard good game is 24 points right now. It was CJ McCollum pretty much. Fred VanVleet hit a big shot. OG was decent. Scotty Barnes was pretty good, but it was pretty much CJ McCollum. I think he dropped 30. I don't remember, but he was pretty much the bright spot. Let me think about some other games. I didn't watch. What other games were there? I really wish I charged my laptop. Damn. Because I really can't think of any of the other games. I literally just watched them all, and I can't think of some of the games. Whatever. I'm going to talk about the Bulls-Lakers, which is just about to end. About 30 seconds left in the game. Talk about Bulls-Lakers. The Lakers really struggled getting Anthony Davis involved in the offense early going. It was a struggle. Every single time Anthony Davis caught the ball, he was double teamed, and then we pretty much left anyone that couldn't shoot open. We left Wayne Ellington open a couple times. I think he made 2 threes, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, we left him open. I'm going to live with Malik Monk hitting threes. Carmelo Anthony struggled. Westbrook he started off good and then kind of fell off a little bit. Davis started getting going in that third quarter and then got ejected. But Lonzo Ball is literally Lonzo Ball, DeMar DeRozan. DeMar DeRozan dropped about 38, I think it was. Lonzo dropped 27, I think it was. So all in all, just a good game from the Chicago Bulls. I really enjoyed it. The Phoenix Suns and the Minnesota Timberwolves. It was a good game throughout. That one of those last shots from D'Angelo Russell when he shot a fadeaway from 3 in the corner. Didn't really like that. I wish he would have drove. And same with Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards could have just took that mid-range pull-up to tie the game, but he went for 3, lost the ball, and that was the game. D'Angelo Russell also had a wide-open 3 before Anthony Edwards got that offensive rebound. But the Phoenix Suns' big 3 came to play. Devin Booker at like 27, Chris Paul at like 21, DeAndre Ayton at like 22, 12. So it was a really good game. It was a fun game to watch. I like watching the Minnesota Timberwolves, even though they're not very good. I've enjoyed watching the Minnesota Timberwolves. And the Phoenix Suns, I really haven't watched a lot of Phoenix Suns this year. I've watched a couple games and I've talked about the games. But I don't know, I think it's just Chris Paul, Devin Booker just getting back in the groove of things. Devin Booker went to the Olympics, so wanted a little break because he went straight from playing in the finals to playing big-time minutes in the Olympics. So I don't blame him for starting off slow, but I think they'll get to it. But there's been a lot of players that have been underwhelming this year. That's a hint for next video. A lot of players have been underwhelming. Oh, the Mavericks and the Nuggets. A little bit of a fight towards the end of the game. Porzingis had a good game, but you being 7'3" and only having 3 rebounds, I don't understand that. I really don't get that. I don't get how you can be 7'3" and only have 3 rebounds. You had 29 points, which was good, but I wish you had more rebounds. Like, if Porzingis averaged like 8, 9, 10 rebounds a game on his 20 points per game, he'd be he's already good with what he does, because I think the last 3 or 4 games he's had 20 plus points. But that 3 rebounds really kills it, bro. Especially because you'll see the stat line. You'll see he shot 7 of 11 from the field, or I'm just giving a no. I don't know. Say he shot 12 of 16 or 17 from the field. He made 7 threes, but he only had 3. You'll see that stat and be like, that's an amazing stat. That's a good scoring stat line. But you see that he's 7'3" and he only has 3 rebounds. It's kind of, I don't really like that. I get it. He doesn't want to get physical in the paint because he doesn't want to get injured. But I wish he needs to hit the gym. He needs to put some weights on. He needs to put some weight on. He needs to get a little bit stronger so he can take the physicality in the paint, because it seems like the NBA is getting back to a little bit of physicality, not back in the 80s, 90s, early 2000s, and probably not even the early 2010s or the late 2000s. But you know what I'm saying? Getting back to a little bit more physicality. Defenders are getting more. They're getting rewarded for good defense. There were a couple questionable calls today, with people wrapping their arm around someone going up to shoot and getting the foul. That they've tried stopping that. Obviously, you can't catch them all, but you can get most of them, and some of them were kind of obvious that they did it. But I'm not tripping about it. It was one game, so I'm not really worried about it. But what I'm going to talk about. The Lakers really need LeBron. I know Westbrook's played his worst basketball while playing with LeBron, but I can see it because Westbrook and LeBron James have the exact same mode of play. Both facilitating, both passing, both really can't shoot, and both don't really move off the ball. That's the big problem with Westbrook and LeBron playing together. Westbrook, he'll give it to LeBron, or he won't have the ball. He'll stand on the wing or stand in the corner, and he won't move. Go set someone a screen. Go cut. Go do something other than stand there, because the defense will leave you open, just like we were doing. We were rotating on to Westbrook, because if Westbrook hits a 3, then he hits another one, then he can get going a little bit. But today we were double teaming off Anthony Davis. Once Anthony Davis caught the ball, we were double teaming and we were rotating. Someone would go get Westbrook when he'd get the ball, and then the person that double teamed off Westbrook would go defend the other dude. And then we have our defense right there. So I wish Westbrook would cut, on that double team, on that back double team. Westbrook would do a little cut to where he can get the ball and he can get an easy layup or an easy dunk. Obviously, I'm not mad because I'm a Bulls fan and we won because we left Westbrook open. But while I'm watching the Lakers games, they don't really cut. They don't really do much off the ball. It's a lot of what the Houston Rockets have been doing this year. I thought the Rockets were going to be way more exciting. I love KPJ. I love Jalen Green. I love Christian Wood. Love Daniel Tice. Jayshawn Tate. Let me think of. I love DJ Augustin when he was with the Bulls. But it's a lot of ISO ball, not really moving around much. Alperen Sengun. I like Alperen Sengun. I hope I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, but you guys know what I'm talking about. I wish there was more off-the-ball movement. Christian Wood, go set a down screen, have someone come up to shoot a 3, or set someone a screen so they can cut to the basket, catch a lob, catch it, lay it up, whatever. I wish there was a lot of that. Carmelo Anthony really struggled. Really couldn't get going. I'm happy Kobe White's back. Kobe White, he shot 2 or 3 times. He got blocked once and missed another one. I'm not mad about it. This is his first game back since the Bulls were eliminated from playoff contention. I am not mad about about him not scoring. This is his first game back. He was like limited to like 10, 15, 20 minutes. So I'm not mad about it. As soon as he gets in the groove, as soon as we get Vucevic back, hopefully Patrick Williams can come back sooner than we think. And we're fully healthy. We're already like the Bulls are already a good team now. I'm sorry I talk about the Bulls every episode, but it is what it is. My favorite team. I'm gonna try not to talk about them as much. Like Wednesday, I think we play the Blazers. I think I'm gonna talk about them. Thursday, if there's good games, I'm not gonna talk about the Bulls. Friday, there's gonna be a game, but I'm probably not gonna be able to watch any games because that's a day where I don't necessarily watch games because I'm going out. So Thursday, Friday. No, not Thursday, Friday. Saturday, Sunday is where I kind of get lenient to watching games, but I think I want to start watching games and everything, so I want to start watching games over the weekend because I can get more time. I can go back and watch some games that I missed, like Friday's games. I can go back and watch them Saturday or something like that, so I'm going to try doing something like that. But, Coby White's going to be great off the bench as soon as he gets warmed up, as soon as he gets back to Coby White, because that's pretty much what he is. He's pretty much like because last year we tried making him a playmaker. He's not a playmaker. He's a scorer. So because we have one of the worst scoring benches in the league, we can get Coby White to come off the bench and score. That'll be a big pickup for us. And then once we get Vucevic back, awesome. I love it. I love it. Love it. Love it. I love the team now. I'm gonna love the team even more when Coby White gets back into full rotation and is in his groove. And then once we get Vucevic back, we're going to be even better than we've played the past 2 games. We just dominated the Lakers and the Clippers. Blazers are next. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and peace.